I'm going to confess, I love the sound of an AMG V8. Really got to put your foot into it to slow this baby down. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can hear that or feel it, but man, we are in a real statement vehicle today. And before we tell you why, let's tell you what it is. We're in the Mercedes-AMG GLC 63 SE Performance. Yeah, that is a big mouthful, but along with a big title, you get big performance in this thing. This compact SUV, get this, puts out 671 horsepower. This is insane. And what's even crazier is when I tell you what's powering this. So let's get to it. I love this burp. The bass note from that exhaust, it just punches you right in the back. I love it, absolutely love it. So what is powering this and makes it kind of controversial? It's because under the hood you have a hand-built 2-liter 4-cylinder. That's right, a 4-banger that puts out 469 horsepower on its own. And this actually uses an electric exhaust turbocharger. This is high-tech stuff. This is coming straight from the Mercedes Formula One team. So it uses a small electric motor to actually spin up that compressor even before the exhaust gases can actually make your boost. So in recent times, we've seen lots of different types of technology and different turbos, like twin scroll turbos, to eliminate that turbo lag by using a smaller turbo, for instance, to get it going, and then the bigger turbo will boost up. Now you have this electric motor, and this thing makes it so you're not reliant on the exhaust gas to build up that boost. You can have boost almost right away with this thing, and that is just incredible. So we are in just Sport Plus mode here, and you know, just from a standstill. Okay, here we go, and all right, 0 to 100K in 3.5 seconds. That's 62 miles per hour. But not only that, it's how this thing is packaged, right? We are in a small, compact SUV. It feels like we're driving a high-powered go-kart, but with good suspension, and we'll talk about that suspension in a second. But let's just get more to the power plant here. So this electric assisted turbo basically eliminates any turbo lag, and what's the beauty of it is that even if you're actually lifting or slowing, you get the brakes on, you can still have maximum boost on. So we're gonna slow down right now, and when we actually hit gear down here, oh my goodness, this thing is just unbelievable. So there really is no lag at all. It's eliminated that, but if that isn't enough, now we've introduced also a plug-in hybrid system on here. So this system actually has 150 kilowatt electric motor over the rear axle, and it's being powered also by a lithium battery, and the battery's not very big. It's probably the smallest that I've ever encountered in a PHEV. It's just under 5 kilowatt hours. But this system is not designed just for efficiency, even though it can do a little bit of electric vehicle driving alone just on EV, about 14 kilometers. But yeah, that's pretty well gone, pretty quick like that. That power is designed for this system, for that electric motor. Now this electric motor in the back is also connected to a 2-speed transmission in the rear. So we have a 9-speed automatic generally, but this electric motor also has 2 speeds. So you get more torque right off the bottom, but then after, when you get up to speed, you still have a good torque for helping you progress through corners, for instance, and better power delivery in general. We also have a limited rear slip differential in the rear, and also rear axle steering on this GLC 63S as well. So you put it all together and you get a total of 671 horsepower and 752 pound-feet of torque. Going to all 4 wheels, this has the 4MATIC all-wheel drive system. We have manual control here. Now there are different modes you can put. We're in Sport Plus right now. As you can hear, basically it will hold the gears much longer, and it's definitely more intuitive on the downshifts when we're braking. Now speaking of braking, we also have on this as an option, we have the composite brakes. And I gotta tell you one thing, these brakes take some effort. Like, you know, you gotta really, if you wanna slow down, you gotta really put some muscle into it. But I like that as well because the threshold is so deep. You can really control the most minute amounts. So it's definitely not over boosted at all. It just gives you really good accuracy, but it's just something to be aware of. Now, if you do want to charge this, you can with the level 2 charger. It'll charge at 3.7 kilowatts. Not extremely fast, but it's only gonna take you just over an hour, and you're gonna get, you know, a few kilometers of EV range. But the bonus also is, it's a kind of an added bonus, is because it's a plug-in hybrid in a lot of areas, including here, for instance, you know, you can see we actually have a green plate on here. So this is qualifies to be in a lot of HOV, a high occupancy vehicle lanes. So you can drive in here, you know, use it as a daily driver and kind of bypass that traffic. And sometimes you get some good charging spots. The pure EV people won't like you, but hey, it's there, you can use it. Now there also is another mode other than Sport Plus, if we turn, and that is our race mode. Now in this race mode, if we cycle on our left dial here, we can actually get to a part where it says a boost. Now if we come to a stop, for instance, I'm going to hit this boost to activate it. You'll see it says boost there. Now let's okay, that is all 671 horsepower. You know what? It's wild how fast the revs get up there. Like, you got to shift. I'm in manual mode right now, and you have to shift so quick, otherwise you're going to hit that limiter. So if we go into just automatic right now, that might be a difference now. And here we go. Oh my goodness. This thing is very, very, very quick. But not only that, you have the handling that goes along with it. And that's very, very important. You have the braking, and we also have the adaptive suspension on here as well. Earlier on, we mentioned this is a statement vehicle. What do I mean by that? I mean that the buyer who is going to buy this GLC 63S E-Performance is making a statement. Their statement is they're not afraid to own something different. And why is this different? It's just a GLC, you know, it's an AMG version. No, it's because in this vehicle class, there's nothing like it. You know, whether you want to compare it to a Porsche Macan or a BMW X4M or Audi SQ5, nothing has this type of horsepower or this type of power plant. And this packaging of what they've done on this vehicle, all put together, this thing is a true, like, road monster. For the size, this thing it's small, but it's really, really mighty. It's quite incredible. the buyer of this vehicle is also interested in the latest and greatest in technology, and this is what this GLC offers. You'll also have to be ready to answer all the naysayers out there that are just going to, they put their foot down and say, hey, it's V8 AMG or nothing. There's no way, this is a four-banger. Hey, look at where F1 has come right now. We used to have, V10 engines, all the sounds of those, and now you've come down to, they don't even have to make fuel stops anymore because they're so efficient and they have so much power. But do they sound the same? Absolutely not. Same as this. This thing has its own sound to it. And yeah, it may not be the same V8 AMG sound, which, by the way, I'm going to confess, I love the sound of an AMG V8. But when you drive this vehicle for an extended period of time, I'm not talking just, a couple hours. We've had it, for the better part of a week right now, and I have to say, this vehicle, the way it handles, how it operates, it's growing on me, and I get it. And once again, this is a statement type of vehicle. It's like if you know, you kind of know. So that's it for our real fun look at this new GLC 63S E Performance, biggest mouthful ever. It's been a blast, absolute blast, and it's gonna be hard to actually give this one back. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and see you in the next everyday review. Bye. That doesn't get old.